But when they felt it was no more sustainable, it was no more healthy for them, the treatments, this discrimination, the exploitation, the extortions, the deprivations they got from British government, the colonial masters, when they were done with that they couldn't tolerate it anymore, they had to fight their way through. In 1775, they said no, the violent takes it by force. The violent takes it by force. We can no more carry out a gentleman step. Did you ever hear them talk about religion? No. The religion, the Christian religion, came to them through this same Britain, because the Britain were more civilized then. Now they had to fight. The 7 battles they carried out, they had to start by going to the fort. They had to capture the fort of Ticonderoga, 10th men, 1775. Matthias, how many times have you said you are ready to fight? How many times have you even ordinary talking? How many times? All of you who are fighting, going to fight religion, did America get to where they are today, that even Britain is even depending on them, is looking up to them? They had to fight their battle of freedom before they got to where they are today. 7 battles, unrelenting. From here to here, they keep fighting. They fought it out around the same year. Now, they did not stop by the capture of the fort of Ticonderoga. They had to advance around April to March, April 1775. They had to carry out a siege against the British military. They were just about 400 men. Against the British military that were so large. They carried out the late siege, even though by March, around that March, yes, that particular siege did not work out very well, because the British military repelled it. They did not stop. They kept fighting. Some human being like you, Matthias, they had to fight. They were leading crusade, gingering the army. I said just 400 men. Whereas, okay, check like in the Battle of Trenton, 1776, the Americans, as small as their military, they had to regroup. They kept fighting. They passed through ice with snoring place. This one was ice. They kept moving. Human being like you, where you are here fighting religion. The Battle of Saratoga, 1777, around September, they kept fighting, pushing hard. Check it. Men like you were leading the movement, gingering the men when their zeal were going down. They had to hype the men, ginger their swag, and they were fighting on. Matthias says, I say 7 battles, 7 whole battles, straight hand from 1775. They kept fighting it. Somebody was leading it. When they felt their morale was going down, they go to read. They were reading one man's book, pamphlet. Then they read this man's book, their morale comes up again. They can do it. We can do it. That we cannot keep complaining. We cannot keep complaining here. Courage. Knowing what you want. Fighting the just cause. Knowing the real fight to fight. Not allowing distractions. They kept fighting on. Somebody is here now. Go put some memory. Now go put some memory. You know how many years they kept fighting? for seven good battles. They fought it till 1781, even till 82. The Battle of King's Mountain, the Battle of Cowpen. They kept fighting. The wars is a must do when you are to fight freedom. Not gossiping like women. Not gossiping. Who told you that because you are going to church is why you are poor? And America is going to church, they are rich. Oh, the other one will say, if you go, that this one, tell me, all those countries that are going to church, oh, this one they are going to church, that one they are going to church, they are poor. This one they are going to church, the Christians, they are poor. Who told you that it's only Christian societies that are poor? When in actual sense, it is even the Christian societies that are richer. That a people choose to be Ndi Zuzu, that a people choose to be Ndi Beribe, does not justify the assertion that Christian faith encourages poverty. It is just simply that you choose to be Ndi Zuzu. Rochas Okorocha told you that this is a classical epitome of Iberiberism. Iberiberism, and I had to add it, Iberiberism, Ibemberinto. If it is not Iberiberism, tell me, why is it that China is having their religion? They are keeping dutifully to this their religion, and they are succeeding. Why is it that America is having Christian religion? China is having their Buddhist religion. The Israel is having both Christian and Judaism. Just 1947 Nonya, that they have become this super rich and strong nation. They are part of the world power. You dare not mention America today, you're not mentioning Israel. Whatever technology you are enjoying today, Israel have a hand in it. The agricultural advancements, it is from Israel. The agro-allied you talk today, it is from Israel. But they are too dutiful about religion. They are too dutiful about religion that if you want to attack Israel now, come to attack them when they are praying and you will get casualties. Because that's their God. They don't joke with it. They will not look at you even if you take a knife to their neck when they are praying. And it is working for them. It is only here that we are allowing these Zuzu, they are left from their right, to tell us how we make a society to work. To tell us that because we go to church, we are poor. That because we go to church, we don't have good roads. That because we go to church, we don't have electricity. That we go to church, we don't have a good table drinking water. And you listen to all of these gibrishes that come from Onyendu. You listen to it. You sit down and burn your data to listen to it. Matthias Ezako, the young man who even benefited from this same church and is still benefiting. But because people now stop donating already, he felt, oh, I have had enough. I already saved enough from your donations. Now he is building empires. He is building empire. Go and tell Matthias Ezako that the religion, the gospel that spreaded down to Africa, it came from people who had not. The Christian, the Christ that he is calling names today, he has the liberty of doing that. Taught the disciples, wherever you are going, go down with no excess luggages. And he further told them, when they had to ask why they will not have carry more things, he asked them, when you go, did you lack anything? You don't need to gather wealth like these pastors today who are deceiving us. you base your analysis, if you base your topic and your argument on the fact that some opportunists in the guise of pastors and ministers of the gospel are taking advantage of our being religious people, it will be understandable. He is now telling you, one of the arguments now is that they travel from there to bring a Bible where Okoronko is not in it, as if the people that brought it to him have their own names there, as if he, Matthias, doesn't know that the name you're hearing, King James, the New Standard Version, Revised Standard Version, that these are all the translations through which they were these indoctrinations, this fingering, this doctoring of the original message. As if he doesn't know that the Christ that this religion is patterned after was a very peaceful man who all through his life lived a life worthy of emulation. But the fact that some people are using this man and the faith patterned after him to scam people, how does that make it a fake? Does Matthias Ezako today doesn't know? Does it mean he doesn't know that a lot of criminals are using Nigerian army uniform to perpetrate crimes? Now the terrorists they are calling bandits many times wear military outfit, regalia. So because these people wear military regalia, you will say that military as a whole is a bad thing. So any country should not have military because military is evil. It's a sulfurous establishment. Does that reasoning make any sense to you? Does that make any sense to you? Go and tell Matthias Ezako that he should borrow some sense. And then now you talk to yourself. Say, oh boy, I really need to get some sense. Because I have been aloof. I have fallen from hand of deceiver to another deceiver. We are trying to see how we come out of those of the criminal pastors. Now you are bringing in another Barau entirely. How will that serve our Biafran quest? How will that make for a better society? You are listening, you are on the media. You heard that France has been here exploiting African states. Those of them that they are victims. And they are waking up today. They are waking up today. They are standing to the occasion of the day. They are standing with the might of humanity, who has blood running and flowing in his vein. They are standing on their ground like an Okene, like a Dimpa. Today, they are standing because as they stand, Fabi Gwenaka, Fabi Egwe, Adakoya no Nkita, Adakono Efu. Makanasi Nakobo Nkitobone Kajambene. They are doing that with Igwe, Eburi Gwenaka. Matthias is telling you that what you need to do and you enjoy good life is stop going to church. Me, I am not really a church goer. I don't go. I don't really go. But I believe in Christian faith. Yes. But sometimes you should be conscious more of living a life that pleases your creator, or being in good relationship with your creator, more than going to church.